So yeah, we might do some sanding after this, but I ordered just off Amazon a new table for pouring because spring is here and it's warming up outside, so I'll do more pours out there, especially like the lead pours, the brass pours, the ones that make fumes that are rough on me. This is what I've always used for like the past, I guess it's three and a half years. Since I started doing this, you can see the burn spots and all. This was just a thrift store purchase, this little table, and you know, it's just a small little table you can use. Roll it outside there. I have outlets on the other side to plug in for the furnace, but if you just lean here, you see the whole thing is falling. So that's not safe because this thing broke. So that's not safe for doing pours with hot metal. So I got this other table here. It's supposed to be like made out of steel and everything. Or I should say the whole thing is steel. So yeah, we'll open this up and start assembling it. Okay, so that's the trash. Let's see what we got here. Okay, some straps. I don't know if there's any instructions. It's probably self-explanatory. Straps out. Okay, I think that must be the middle part. I'm guessing. Let's see. Here's the instructions. All right. So yeah, the one with holes. I'm guessing the top is this solid piece. 4 legs, 8 bolts, and an Allen. So pretty simple. Let's see. Slide. Stack the 2 boards together. Hold on. Start the legs. Lift the partition. Okay, so it looks like they want to put the top on first. There's legs. There's legs. There's the Allen wrench. And the 8 screws. So I wonder what's going to hold that in place. I guess we'll see. Alright, so that's our tabletop. So should be able to... Yeah, let me just get this box out of the way now. I don't think there's anything else we need. Okay. So... they want... Okay, that's standing up. Should just go in like that. There, it's all the way in. Tighten that up. looks like it just pushes in. Oh, that must be so it has a little bit of an angle. You know, it pushes there so it doesn't sit straight in. It angles it out is what I'm guessing, because, you know, there it's the opposite. It angles it this way for both of those and over there. This is a new pour table. People asking what I'm doing. Because the one, like I showed at the beginning of the live, it broke, the one I've used for 3 years. And so it's not safe because I almost had my furnace tip over from that one, because the base where it goes in the, I guess where the base of the table goes into the tabletop, it's kind of, or it did split. So I'm gonna make a new table. There, I think that's all the way in. Tighten these. Okay. This is steel, so I mean, if I spill any of this stuff on it, it shouldn't be a problem. All right, switch that over there. I'm not sure. Oh, that makes sense now. The shelf part also has screws you can tighten. I was wondering how it would hold it in place. I thought the instruction sheet said there were only 8 of those bolts, but there's actually 16. So, cut the other legs open. There. Okay, so that should be our table. That's actually taller than I thought it would be. My other table was about here. So that one is taller, which is nice, because let me stand up. Yeah, if I'm standing here, this is like perfect height to reach out, you know, and do pours and stuff. The other one was down here, so I kind of had to bend over to do the pour. So this will be more comfortable for pouring. Now I just got to figure out getting the shelf part on here. So I'll tip this back down. And get going on very good for some reason. I've got everything backed out enough. I think it should be. Let's see if I just do it like this. Will it even go down one leg? Not very well. Huh. Wonder why that is. Well, slowly but surely, I guess I'll have to work this thing down. Let's see if I can get it. That's not sliding down like I hoped it would. So I'll just have to kind of push one corner. I wish I had a rubber mallet here, that'd be better. If I'm pushing this all down. Let's see, is that gonna be there? That's probably good for like having a shelf to put molds in or whatever. I'll try that height. I can always change it later. Okay, let me just hand tighten and then I'll wrench them and that'll be it. All right, I think that's good. All right, so that'll be the table. That's gonna be a lot better than what I had as far as being taller and stuff. Let's see if I can get this film off here. I probably should clip this. Okay. I can just So yeah, I like that a lot better than what I had. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow, Saturday, I think the weather's supposed to be good, so I can set this up, move the furnace and stuff outside, have this set up, and do some brass pours, maybe some lead, stuff that makes nasty fumes that I would rather do outside. I'm gonna move this to where my old table is. So yeah, there you can see the old table was way down here. I had to reach down for pours. This is right here where I don't even have to bend over. I can just do it right here. And I have another shelf. I can put molds and other stuff, whatever, down there. Ingots to throw in the furnace or whatever can go down there, and I can throw that away. So that's gonna work. That's gonna work a lot better. So I'm glad I got that. And we'll try it out tomorrow. Not sure if I'll stream it or not, probably. Stream a little bit. Okay, I'll just set that there for now. Move my clamp over a little bit. Okay. And we can do some sanding and stuff here. Let me think. So here, yeah, we still had sanding to do on all of these. Yeah, all this stuff still needs work, so. Getting closer to having that bottom smooth. That's coming along good. Let's see. Work on the back of that.